hands-on experience.
Underrated.
Engagement.
Opportunity, opportunity, opportunity.
Goal-driven.
Career-oriented.
Necessary.
Demand.
Rewarding.
Networking.
Proper skill building.
Practical.
Engagement.
Focus on the future.
My name is Tyler Cornett, and I'm a recent alumni of United Township High School's Area Career Center. I remember entering my freshman year of high school. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do or what my future looked like. I was able to take some intro classes and find my path in the ACC program. The ACC program offered endless opportunities to make a great living, connect with my community, build my resume, earn college credits, and pursue my interests.
Well, I think it encompasses a lot of different skills. It's a multifaceted skill. You have to understand physics, chemistry, business, art, welding, fabrication. It encompasses so many things that there's no chance for you to get bored doing it. It was one of the things that drew me to it, is it was so difficult to master. Now what I'm doing is more on the repair side of that, but we build custom vehicles too. And I've tried to turn kids on to not just automotive, but aircraft, motorcycles, marine. There's all kinds of different ways of making a living, all kinds of different companies that provide parts, that provide materials, that this might give them some insight into a job that they may someday be able to do. There's 3M, there's DuPont, there's PPG, there's all the automotive manufacturers, and all the manufacturers that manufacture parts for those manufacturers. And it goes on and on and on. There is no end in sight for all the things that are automotive.
All right, so graphic arts is going to prepare you for a field in game design, in marketing, in technology-based careers. So coming into this program, you're going to learn the basics of graphic arts, what graphic arts is all about, and the nuts and bolts basically of being a graphic artist. So you'll learn the difference between graphic arts and graphic design. You'll get to use all kinds of fun new tools and create some really interesting material. I think being able to create a portfolio, something that can take them into to college with them or into a career. A lot of kids go straight into careers, technical fields with graphic design. Having a portfolio for that helps. Having the skill and the readiness that the class teaches will allow for an easy transition after school.
This class comes with a lot of perks. One, it kind of gets you to view healthcare as a career in many different forms. You can also leave this program with a lot of things accomplished. You can become CPR certified. If you pass the state board, you're now a certified nursing assistant. So if you have any interest at all in healthcare, this is a great place to start. It's not just for nurses.
Yes, this class is a wonderful opportunity to even identify for yourself if healthcare is even the right career for you. There's a lot of different opportunities. You may find when you get into the program that this isn't what you want to do, but when we're at the clinical site, maybe you'll find that physical therapy is something that you're interested in, or a different entity of healthcare. Also this class, you get dual credits at Black Hawk College. You'll also be healthcare CPR certified. So there's many other things other than just a CNA certificate that you can earn.
I started taking classes such as law enforcement and public safety.
Because it's an introduction to our criminal justice system, and in today's environment, it would be very beneficial for people to understand our criminal justice system. The class is meant as an overview of the entire criminal justice system, and then the practical part of the class then deals with actually experiences of being a police officer and also being either a victim, witness, or suspect. The class, you also get college credit for this class. This is a dual enrollment, dual credit class, which prepares the kids for the future and starts their college career.
The teachers in these classes prepared me for my path. This career path gave me a leg up as I attended college. Today, I'm a recent college graduate from the University of Wisconsin-Platteville, majoring in criminal justice.
First opportunity is you're getting free training from John Deere and manufacturing technologies and stuff like that. And that's something that you can carry with you throughout the Quad Cities in any technical area. And it opens up, again, opportunities for possible employment through Deere in the future. Our second opportunity is that in the class, everyone that takes the class has a chance to go to Blackhawk and have all their classes paid for to get their associates through Deere because of joining that class. And then the third opportunity is that class also has a possible internship that you could do for the company. That would be over the course of the summer, so you would get paid to learn. And it's also the opportunity to go from that into an actual job. So if you're looking for a future in manufacturing, this class is the one for it.
It's something that's going to give kids opportunities to learn some practical skills, stuff that they can carry on after school. You know, it's not necessarily just trying to make a project and finish it. I focus more on the techniques, learning the skills, learning how to use the tools. You know, something that they can carry on after they're done with school. You know, we'll cover a lot of the tools and techniques, how to measure, you know, terminology, planning, things like that, that gives you a good head start when you're going into something like auto mechanics or building trades, CNC work, some of our metals classes. You know, regardless of what field you're going into, there's things you'll learn in here that'll kind of give you, it's a good stepping stone going forward.
We're giving you the opportunity of learning a trade before you ever have to go out to a trade school. So you're getting a step up ahead of other students that haven't had that opportunity. Once you've taken ACC design and drafting, it could lead you towards engineering, architecture, draftsman, and engineering tech, which does all the hands-on stuff that the engineer doesn't have to do. And it's an opportunity to expand your future.
If you're interested in working with young children, pursuing a career with young children, we have that opportunity for you to learn about young children and develop skills in the community by working in a preschool daycare setting or in an elementary school setting. I just love it. I love working with children. The one-on-one, working with the children, developing lesson plans, and being able to pursue a career in early childhood.
Everybody that is in the service industry is in demand of people to come in the industry. Everybody thinks that they need to go to a four-year college, and they don't. You can make good money, great money, into the career in the automotive industry. I am asked by dealers every day if they have any students that are willing to do this as a career. If you have any interest in cars and not scared of getting dirty, getting your hands smashed, or working for a living, it's a great opportunity to make great money and a fulfilling career of fixing something that nobody else can fix. I'm going to take you from being what they call a mechanic to being a technician and somebody that can actually make a $80,000 to $100,000 a year in the industry.
So for anybody that wants to be a barber or a cosmetologist, this would benefit you a lot, especially if you're wanting to be your own boss or have flexibility with the schedule. You know, the goal for a lot of people is being able to own their own business, so that's what makes it so good about barbering. A lot of the students that come here are eventually going to go out, you know, into the world and become barbers. It's different. You know, when they show up to like a regular math class, their faces in the book all day. They're there because they have to learn about math. They have to learn about science, where this is a hands-on thing. You can make good money. You're making them look good. You show them that mirror. They look at the mirror. They're happy. But it's rewarding at the end of the day because it's a stress-free career. And to me, it's not a job. It's a lifestyle. You know, you become a community person. You know a lot of people. You get a lot of connections. You become well-known. And it's just a great career.
any kid that has an interest in the building trades, be it, you know, if you're gonna have plans to be an electrician or a carpenter or a HVAC or a plumber, pipe fitter, you know, roofers, finished carpentry, you know, cabinet making, you know, this class definitely gives those kids with those interests, or maybe kids who don't quite know what they're going to do, it gives them you know, some legitimate, you know, very in-depth, you know, practical experience and lessons on the steps of construction. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be building a new home. A lot of people can take this class, they take it for 2 years, they get the experience, you know, they get the knowledge that they can go right into the workforce working for a construction company. You know, your textbook is, you know, the house that you're building, and that's what we're measured on, and it's something that you can go back 20 years from now and see that, you know, I built that.
If you're interested in learning any kind of welding at all, you might be interested in becoming a pipe fitter or making big buildings or bridges, or manufacturing welding. John Deere is always hiring out of these programs. They're desperate for welders right now. There's a gap, and we're trying to fill it. I try and teach all types of welding on all types of alloys of steel. I don't limit kids to any just one type of welding. It's a skill to itself, but has multiple facets. That was one of the things I really liked about welding, is it's part of my skill in auto body as well as here. I run the class more like a skill building type of a class, so I'm looking to have students who don't know anything at all about welding, and by the time they're done in this 2-year program, they've done just about every kind of welding you can do. It's just such a big part of everything, everyday life, that I try to get them to understand that there is no limits to learning. I wish we had more time to have kids do more projects, but I'm too concentrated on making sure they have skills to get employment.
The Introduction to Technology Engineering classes, really it sits like a base for them. It kind of teaches them, especially from the ground up, the basics of building, working in a shop, working as a group. We look at designing projects and then building them. And then in the second class, we start to introduce CNC technology, like training, coding a computer to kind of cut stuff. So in terms of future, there's a lot of careers in terms of CNC and building. And so we kind of try to set the foundation for future ACC classes, as well as try to give some people and the students ideas of careers that they could take. It's just giving you more of a diverse opportunity for your future. Also allows you to maybe decide if what you're thinking is the right path for you before you decide to go and investigate that further after high school.
So everything we have laid out is something that we do over a couple of week period. We do the medical side, everything that has to do with CPR. We do this over about 2 weeks. We also do the hazardous materials side of 911. We show you not only how to tie knots and different advantages, but how do you rescue somebody that's down a cliff. The class will be practicing going through this box, not only with their bunker gear on, but also have an air pack and a mask on. And they're going to have to crawl through. It's a confidence builder, but it also gives you, this is the best way we can give you a little taste of our world when things go bad. For our students with the proper grades, you can also do a ride-along. So part of this program is you ride with Rock Island Fire or Moline Fire or Genesis, the programs over here, and you ride with us. We go to a car accident, you go to a car accident. We go to a bad call, you go to a bad call. But it's the only way we can give you a taste of our world.
The ACC program provides opportunities to every student. I am a product of this great program.